Oh, really? That's easy. I'm an old man, Doctor. I've had my time. Well, exactly. Look at you.
This
Not
has
remotely
been the
important.
journey so far. The king's need was exceeded by
For
anger.
me,
Those who would help were destroyed.
I can do
But
so
from their
much
deaths,
more.
a new power, drawn
So
from sin,
much
and an army that would live once more.
So this is what I get. My reward. My God!
Horseman, what did you learn from the Lord of Bones?
I suppose your king lives up to his name, if not his bargains.
The dead king has granted you passage to the city of the dead.
No,
Who must I seek in the city of the dead?
You should worry more about the one who seeks you.
Answer my questions, Scarecrow.
It's my honor.
There's no fun in simply telling you.
Then speak no more.
So
I'd
let
keep
me
watching
ask
my
you
own
a question
neck
about this
if I were
great
you.
world. And when you've killed all the bad guys,
What will I find in the city
and
of
when
the
it's
dead?
all perfect and
Besides
just
more
and
corpses.
fair, when you have
Something
finally
far
got
more
it
precious
the way
than
you
sinew
want
and
it,
bone.
what do I do for people like you?
Souls, Rider.
We don't want either.
From every kingdom under a dying sun. In the city, their past life is cleansed, that they may pass through the well and be reborn. Many souls do not survive this purification.
Well, maybe.
Some
Maybe you will
are
win.
driven mad, and a few even manage to escape their bonds.
So come on. Break this night.
Why are you still talking?
I want to get you to see it, and I'm almost there.
Know what I see, Doctor? A box. A box with everything I need. A 50% chance for us two.
And we're on the fingers of buzzers. Are you feeling lucky? Are you ready to play the game? Who's going to be quickest? Who's going to be luckiest?
This is not a game!
No, it's not a game, sweetheart, and I mean that most sincerely.
Why are you doing this?
Yes, I'd quite like to know that too. You set this up. Why?
Because it's not a game, Kate. This is a scale of a war. Every war ever fought right there in front of you. Because it's always the same. When you fire that first shot, no matter how right you feel, you have no idea who's going to die. You don't know whose children are going to scream and burn. How many hearts will be broken? How many lives shattered? How much blood will spew until everybody does what you're always going to have to do from the very beginning? Sit down and talk! Listen, I just want you to think. Thinking it's just a fancy word for changing your mind.
I will not change my mind.
You guys do it. Alternatively, you can step away from that box. You can walk right out of that door. You can stand your revolution now.
No. I'm stopping this, Doctor.
This is no place for
I started it. I will not stop it. You think they'll let me go after what I've done?
You're all staying with the kids, you know that? Look at me, I'm unforgivable. Well, here's the unforgivable. I forgive you. After all you've done.
You will never let me down.
I can fix that. Oh, it's not the war. I'm fought in a bigger war than you will ever know. I did worse things than you could ever imagine. I want this comes round. I hear more screams than anyone could ever hear in the house. Now you know what you're doing all that pain. I take my choices. I'm already touched. Plans are it. And you say this. No one else will ever have to live like this. No one else will have to feel this pain. Not as I watch.
Oh, yes.
That's what I'll do. That would help me stop. All these people live in terror of you. Each other. All these people whose ancestors were
Jeez.
I think more of God. Not a God. You're just a parasite. Now, yes, then you feed on them on the memory of love and loss, birth and death and joy and story. I'm not passing of the time lords. I saw the birth of the universe and I watched as time ran out. Moment by moment until nothing remained. No time, no space. Just me. Walked in universes where the laws of physics were devised by the mind of a madman. Universes breathe and creation burn. I have seen things you wouldn't believe. Stand, and I know secrets that must never be told, knowledge that must never be spoken. Knowledge before they understand not believe. Come on.
Get more. Your holiday with Tim.
What's the point of pursuing that time hard beating?
Designed around what you like. I don't want to predict you'll swim upstream or racing down water slides. You book it. TUI sorted. TUI. Atoll and outer protected. Click to learn more.
There's a Google thing sorts up. Oh, thought so. Preston talking now live with Gemini, your FA assistant from Google. On the 37 pounds a month. It's best mobile network. The doctor did it. No, I didn't. What are you doing? Backing the signal back. Sorry. No answer. Go on. Yeah. I didn't say you could go. I've got 57 at Shadow Proclamation. This is a fully established level 5 planet. And you could have burned it. What? Do you think no one's watching? Do you not? Back it now. Okay. Did he just bring the patch? Did he just say the word to me and bring all the enemies back again? Never coming back is better. Come on. Look, we'll see you now. No, but I put a lot of work into it. I don't know.
Is this world important?
Important? What's that mean? Important? 6 billion people live here. Is that important? Here's a better question. Is this world directly taxing? Well, go on, monitoring the whole planet. Is this world a threat? Are the peoples of this world guilty of any crime by the laws of the Attraction? Okay. One more, just one. Is this world protected? We try to first not to look up here. Oh, there have been so many. I want you to ask this. What happened then? Hello. I'm the doctor.
One, my friend.
Basically. Right.
Be careful! Runs right in there. Chael Sonnen.
Well, everything like disguise. I'm the cat. I'm meeting you. I sent you back to the point. I saved the whole of reality from you. I'm the doctor. And you are the dark. I died there.
Oh shit, this one's good.
You told me my fear would keep me alive. I died afraid, in pain and alone. You made me trust you when you loved me. Let me down. Sorry, sir.
That's a mistake.
The angels were very keen for you to know that. Okay. The angels made their second mistake, because I'm not going to let that pass. I'm sorry, but I swear to whatever is left of you, they will be sorry. Well, you're trapped, sir. You're about to die. Yeah, trapped. You know what? Speaking of trapped, this trap's got a great big mistake. Great big, one big mistake. Oh, my take her. Yeah. Always. You got trapped. Have faith, son. And give me your phone. Jump. Don't work. Just jump. Come on. One more thing. What's it on? Don't miss it. Sorry, can I ask again? Mention the mistake. Oh, this is getting really cute. Did anyone ever tell you there's one thing you never do in a trap if you're smart, if you value your continuity? If you have any plans about seeing tomorrow, there's one thing you never ever put in a trap. What would that be, sir? Fine, fuck it. Don't take the Pandora time. Everyone. Thank you, Doctor. Whizzing about, straight, staring at the scratch. It will just stay still a minute, but there's Garrison, who's got the Pandora answer. Question. Who's coming to take him from you? No plan, no backup, no weapons worth a damn. Oh, and something else I don't have. Anything. So, if you're sitting up there in your silly little spaceship,
Silly little shit.
little nuts, and you've got any plans on taking from Pandorica, just remember who's standing in your way. Remember, every polite gentleman that stopped you let somebody else fight first. Found Dr. Sonnen. What do they make? Where is she? She ran. Off the 50th floor. That's what's next material universe, nothing gets me that. Prison. That is still one enough. As I was saying, my naughty friend here is going to kill the first three of you to attack closing behind. So maybe you want to draw lots or have quiz. Something about it. Or maybe you can just listen. If all I really want to do is accept your total surrender. Yes. You've been introducing human history for thousands of years. Yes, but you want to suffer and die. What's the point in two hearts if you can't be a bit confusing now?
Yeah.
No. Silence. I take that seriously. Oh, you got me. I'm lying. I'm not really going to go at it. It'd be nice to walk and stop Christmas. First, tell me about the girl. Who is she? Why is she important? What's she for? Now, come on. A bit of history for you. Aren't you proud? Now, do you know how many people are watching you live on the planet? Half a billion. Well, that's nothing for the human race to spread out among the stars. You just watch them fly billions and billions of them for billions and billions of years. And every single one of them, at some point in their lives, will look back at this man taking that very first step, and they will never forget. This way. One small step for man, small light. Small light. Small light. Small light. Given the order for your own execution, and the whole planet just heard. Small. And working great kicker of you just raised an army against yourself. Thousands of generations, you're going to be ordering them to destroy today. Today's human race is very often named. We are the important first man on the Washington planet.
Oh, he's cold as light. Yeah.
So waiting. You've done nothing.
So, there are people all over this galaxy that know that Baronet. By now, two will have found a box waiting for them on their doorstep. Or devils. I think he's raising an army. Maybe he isn't. If that man is finally collecting on these debts, God help you. May God help his debtors. Why? No, and all those stories you heard about him, they're not stories, they're true. Really? You're not telling me you don't know what's coming. We're wasting our time here.
Agreed.
The astral. Where you made your base. Do you know why they call it demons? With the headless bugs, they're old customers of mine.
It's just thumbs.
Very hard to say. The oldest. Demons run when
when a good man goes to
Oi! 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 Stop! Stop! You stop now! Stop now! Shit.
Run away.
Jackie.
Those words right away. I want you to be famous for those exact words. I want people to call you Colonel Runaway. I want children laughing outside your door because they found the house of Colonel Runaway.
And when people come to you and ask you trying to get to meet the people I love, is it anyway a good idea? I want you to tell them your name. Look, can I finish you? Because I'm sure it's going to happen.
The only room is not a problem. There are too many walls.
But they don't need rules.
Today's not the day to find out why I have so many.
Delete.
Give the order to run away.
Yeah, give me a look. No. So,
Penny's dropped. Pay a low flat fee and keep them on the way. Interactive questions and think therefore I.
After my last Steven Seagal movie review, another movie kept popping up in the comments. Sniper Special Ops. I'm pretty sure this movie has been covered to death, but people keep asking me to do a video on it, so here it is. This is a movie where Steven Seagal plays a sniper. Kind of. I mean, he's there. In the movie, he just doesn't do much. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen an actor not care to this degree. So if you want to watch a movie where Steven Seagal does as little as possible in every way, this is it. It's sit and shoot. Steven Seagal. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. And if you like my videos, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel or even supporting the channel for perks such as early access to episodes, credits. The links for all of that are in the description. Now, what's interesting about this movie is that Steven Seagal is presented as the lead, but he's really not. I mean, he's given top billing. The poster is basically just him, and yet he really doesn't do that much. Obviously, he's being used to sell the movie, but that just brings up another question. Is he still a selling point? Steven Seagal may have been a bankable action star back in the 90s, with movies like Hard to Kill and Under Siege, but for the last 2 decades or so, he's mostly done movies that have gone straight to video. The majority of them, I bet you've never even heard of. I don't know who's paying to see this stuff, but I guess those people are out there. Now, this movie stars Seagal and Van Damme, but don't get it twisted. I'm not talking about fellow 90s action movie star Jean-Claude Van Damme, who apparently challenged Steven Seagal to a fight multiple times. No, this isn't the same Van Damme. This movie stars professional wrestler Rob Van Damme.
I still never overnighted.
The movie starts with a bunch of stock footage, and then we see Steven Seagal. This guy freaking out.
Yeah.
Shoots and splash. It's amazing. This guy must have an iron grip. Not only can he hold on to the plow, but he seems totally perplexed as to what's going on. It's like, wait a minute, how did this bull get here? As if the idea of someone shooting at him in this war-torn area is just so far-fetched. Anyways, they shoot this guy, but the shots are clearly making it sound like they're being fired from a gun with a suppressor. But there's no suppressor on this sniper rifle. buddy isn't so smart either. This guy sees his friend has been shot and proceeds to just stand in the exact same spot and not find cover. So we're not even 5 minutes in. Is it going to feel very... Watching this movie is an interesting experience because even though it's incredibly boring, there's usually something right around the corner that either makes you laugh or roll your eyes. Even Seagal is part of Delta Force in this movie. The idea that this physical conditioning would be anywhere close to meeting the requirements for that is embarrassing. This guy spends the entire film moving as little as humanly possible. He can't even go down a flight of stairs. I'm not joking. It could be someone else taking shots. And look, I mean, you don't just dog. You don't want to. Action. Well, call it a stunt double. Come on up and down stairs. And I also have to mention, some of these guys seem kind of cool. So now we have this firefight where the Taliban members run out of cover and into the bullets. Yes, this seems like good cover. They obviously empty barrel. And I'm going to risk sounding like a broken record here, but the amount of effort that Steven Seagal is putting into this is hilariously low. I mean, look at this. If there was an award, this performance of all time, I guarantee he would at least be nominated. Oh, let's go. Yeah, check out the earth. And it sounds like he's trying to get his dog off into the car. I was going to say it sounds like he's trying to get his dog to go for a walk, but let's be real here. At least the other actions he's trying. I mean, some of them might not be that good, but, you know, they're giving an effort. He seems like he checked out before the camera started going. So Steven Seagal's spotter, Rich, gets shot, and the others take off. So someone pretending to be Steven Seagal carries Rich up the stairs. Anyways, Janet, a NATO photographer, is also the Admiral's mate. She's like, come on, I want to take pictures of the action. And the Admiral asks, now, how can I ask? It's dangerous. So she gets revenge the only way she knows how. By taking a picture of the back of his head. Because Janet is a wild photographer. Just look at her work that focus ring. So they take the SD card out of her camera and she's pissed. Her entire collection of army haircut necklines is gone. This is when Rich discovers that he can't move his leg. Terror of realizing that he's stuck in a scene with Steven Seagal for the rest of the movie. That's it. I just can't believe it. How did I get into this situation? Oh, join the army, they said. It'll be fine. You probably won't even see any action. And now, my legs don't work. I'm stuck in a room. This isn't fair at all. I mean, we should be switched. I don't want to use your legs. One guy got his eyes all messed up, so he gives his lucky raptor a check. He arrested one. The one guy who ended up getting a bunch of shrapnel in his face, which caused him to find something. At one point, they go out and find a woman with a baby, and it looks like Janet has stuck along. And I should tell you this right now. This is the storyline actually happened. The storyline with Seagal just sits around and waiting, and I'm not exaggerating. Seriously, that's what makes this so ridiculous. I have a hard time even calling this.
It's time you find something.
I wonder if doing as little as humanly possible was actually in his contract. Hey, who cares if he spends most of his 10 minutes of screen time just sitting around? What's that? Jimmy Stewart spent all of Rear Window confined to a wheelchair. Well, yeah, the difference is that he put on an actual performance. You know, his character, story, his actor, fun.
That's what's up.
Now, the next excellent Thompson's pilot, which
Hello, dear sir. It's a scary movie. What the hell do you guys just thinking?
Seriously, sitting around the whole time is that he has next to no impact. And you can't call this a performance. He's not really acting. He's just existing.
Yeah.
There's definitely shots where he's just breathing. That's someone up to look like him, and I really know the difference. Anyway, blah, 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 getting nowhere. Suddenly the Taliban shows up, and again, these guys don't even try to find any sort of cover. They're just standing on the hill shooting. It looks like a video game on the easiest difficulty. Of course, just jump right out in front of their gun, because that's what someone who has clearly had weapon training would do. Meanwhile, nothing much has changed over here. Still nothing. Discuss things, because this is clearly the best way to communicate in the war zone. We're all huddled out in the open in the center of the area. You make plans, and then you go back to hiding again. I'm pretty sure that was in the art of war. And knowing that there's a sniper around who has killed some of their men. Alright, that's enough waiting. I'm gonna go steal the truck. Make and get downstairs. And realize, hey, maybe this truck isn't going to be so easy. It's like a lot of work. And I gotta find one first. So he goes into this building. I guess he rests from the long journey down the stairs, and this is where he finds a radio, so he calls for help. Wow, that was easy. Turns out that woman with the baby is actually the Taliban leader's daughter-in-law, so they make a deal. Trade her in exchange for the safe extraction of their men. Bob Van Dam shows up and starts planting explosives all over the place.
It's time you find something.
Conveniently placed a piece of cabinet. Right around the corner, the Taliban runs to the street to meet them. And the leader of the Taliban walks out into the middle of the road because I'm so they hand her over. But oh my God, it's in the sky. He puts a bomb on him and he explodes. The next fire by the Taliban unable to hit him. Which was quite the rest of their man. What if he didn't do it out like this at all? They were like, yeah, drop her off and get her to walk down the street. That's the deal. The explosives that Rob planted don't work, well that's no problem. Steven Seagal is just going to shoot them. Although I'm pretty sure toxic explosives don't work like that, but then again, what do I know? But now everything is fine, so let's all hang out. Because that's what's fun. Hang around the area as long as possible, chat, take pictures. I mean, there's no chance that there could be more enemies around somewhere. Rob Van Dam kind of does his art of his own. I wouldn't say it's kind of easy, but you can't really take it seriously anyway. So it's hard to like videos, check out the video, and see if there's any interesting pieces of trivia. And there's one of this just posted by people trolling, like to help him during most physical scenes, like walking, getting up out of the chair. Another member of the cast carried an oxygen for Seagal for him to use after scenes in which he had to do some effort, like, interacting with his colleagues. Shooting had to stop many times so that Seagal could move. Director Logan Paul said that one time when he talked to Seagal, his answer contact Seagal that time. Locked aside, and vomited the food and was laying still over the table and was being reanimated. Or this one. Some of the dialogue was improvised and based on the reactions the actors had at the moment. One of when actress Shirley Boya played London, asked the Seagal as good as they say he was. They, meaning the food creators, would work on the set and had to work around the clock to provide food for Seagal. Now, when I did the video on Submerge, at the time, I thought it was but this clearly takes the cake. And it's not a huge the fact that the marketing was the focus on him completely is part of what makes this so ridiculous. The movie is even called Sniper. It's not even about him. And like I said last time, I am not going to watch every single one of these movies. I did, I think it's going to be really hard to top this one. Otherwise, people targeting it's so violent. And I know this movie came out in 2016, but even back in 2016, people had, whether it be streaming or whatnot. Also, I want to thank you all for your suggestions. Obviously, you send me a ton of suggestions all the time, and that's great. Obviously, all the stuff is great to have these guys. I want to thank all the people who find this topic.
Oh, damn.
See? Savings! You could save 25% or more by comparing flights on Kayak. Remember your bathing suit, Heather?
But that's pretty much it for this one. I'll see you all next time. You know, the other guys that say the craziest things, they told me stories about you. And it sounds like you've been in situations like this before. And they said that you even resorted to cannibalism. But, I mean, you wouldn't do something like that, right? You know, I'm a little concerned that you're not saying anything. Hey, why are you getting up?